Peggy 18.
Starting off with shapes this time. This is a really funky intro for a direct. We're getting a new system, guys. They're gonna announce the launch date. Oh. They probably are announcing launch titles. This definitely looks Mario Kart.
Let's go! Yahoo!
Yep, Mario Kart 9. We've only been waiting about 10 years. Watch this be a second DLC pack for Mario Kart 8. That's not possible. They look way too different for that. They got all new models and stuff. New maps. Characters are the same. I mean, who else could you add to Mario Kart? Other than Link. Link. I jostled the mouse a little bit. Oh, what? Definitely new Mario Kart. You could grind on rails in the first one. Is that a hammer, bro? Okay, this seems like a very different type of Mario Kart. Mario Kart World? Wow, people just really hate the number 9.
皆さん、こんにちは。任天堂ダイレクトの案内役を務めます任天堂の川本です。任天堂スイッチ2のプロデューサーを担当しています。
城田です。任天堂スイッチ2の
It's John
ディレクター
Nintendo
をしてい
Switch
ます。
2.
佐々木です。任天堂スイッチ2の本体設計を担当しています。
最初にご覧いただいたのは任天堂スイッチ2の専用ソフトマリオカートワールドです。さて、新しいマリオカートはどんな風になっているんでしょう。
The new Mario Kart it'll have Mario and it'll have cars.
A brand new
I
entry in
believe
the
it.
Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Welcome to this vast world.
So we really are getting a launch title.
Kart races are
I
held
thought it
throughout
was just
various
software at
regions
first.
that span the globe.
No, they're like games.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change. And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
No way. Here's exploration
In
mode.
the
It's
classic
an open
Grand
world
Prix,
of Mario
race
Kart.
through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up. Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
No fucking way.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the finish line? You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam. By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you.
Okay, I love this idea for a Mario Kart game.
You can
It's so
also go for
open.
scenic drives with friends. And
so
even
much
take
more to
photos
it.
together at different locations. brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World! The game launches on the same day as
Launch
Nintendo
title.
Switch 2.
Launch title.
More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct.
In
So
2 weeks.
be on the lookout for more
How many
information
directs do
in
we
the future.
need? We had one last week, we have one this week, we have one in
マ
2
リオカー
weeks.
トワールドは任天堂スイッチ2と同日に発売します。
We're really
さら
getting
に
a new
詳
Mario
しい
Kart.
内容は後日改めてご紹介しますのでお楽しみに。
続いては任天堂スイッチ2で新しくできることをご紹介していきます。これはスイッチ2のジョイコンでジョイコン2と呼んでいます。右のジョイコン2には新たに C ボタンを追
We
加し
added
まし
a
た。
new button. Whoa.
この C ボタンで皆さんを新しい体験へお連れしましょう。
What does a C button even do? It's another letter. Now we have 7 buttons on the controllers.
That was me.
That was you? So
What?
quick.
Communication.
No.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
The Nintendo Switch 2 has a direct
Introducing
system
Game
streaming
Chat, a new
function.
feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
That's just what Discord's for.
Go.
We already have that.
Adventure.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the console.
Probably
Oh,
won't
okay.
be that
So you're
good of
still
a
behind me, right?
microphone.
All right, let's keep going. Okay.
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Look at this. Jump on here. All right, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a left.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat
Automatic
with
noise
ease.
How did you get
reduction,
hit by a
though.
boat?
Okay, nice.
It does look
We've arrived.
beautiful. It's
I like
opaque.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job, good job. There we go, there we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Oh, yeah.
You can
Did
see
you
at the
see
bottom how
someone just, like,
bad
go on
that
top of
quality
that
is,
console?
though.
Really? They can do that?
Can do it?
You guys, I just did it.
Well, I want to do it too.
Oh shoot! Oh! Ooh!
Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Oh no!
Yay!
Okay.
No. What happens if you get eaten by the
You can
dinosaur?
chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Balloon fight?
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? Tough.
Oh wow! I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like, I fell! I'm falling! Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're on a star.
That's so cute.
So cute.
I would love if they announced a new Animal Crossing,
You
though.
can adjust the size of your game screen,
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
or expand another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above that wall that's to your left.
You're almost there,
It's
though.
just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
this is where I have to do a little
What?
wall ride.
I mean, you gotta respect the fact that they have the feature
So
in general,
everyone
but
can
it's
watch
like-
them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. Wait.
We do have Discord.
Okay, I think we have
We're together.
right.
Welcome.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
We have Discord.
Let's take
We
a picture
have.
here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay!
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller,
It's
there's
a
an
novel
additional
concept,
button.
though.
With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
It is a novel concept.
Actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
A camera.
You can also connect this camera to the console.
Hey!
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo, Nick.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
You can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It
Yeah,
was
how was
good.
It is 2025.
Here's how it looks with just the
Nintendo
camera.
has just added voice and video call to their systems.
I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera
I mean, it
feed
could be
like
better
this.
quality though. I'm gonna complain about that.
No, wait.
Good.
Go left,
Good.
go left. Left,
Oh, wait,
left.
maybe
Okay.
if I go a little more this way.
Using game chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play
That would be a
together
very cool
or compete in
concept.
online multiplayer games.
If I had friends, it would be even better.
Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families.
It's actually a really fun idea though.
All together, anytime, anywhere. Game chat.
いかがでしたか？ゲームチャットはお友達やご
Honestly,
家
not
族など
that bad of an
フレン
idea.
ドとのオンラインプレイをもっと身近にまるでその場で一緒に遊んでいるかのように楽しんでもらいたい
I
と
think
の
it's
思いから
interesting.
開発しました。先ほどの映像に出ていたカメラは任天堂スイッチ2カメラといって任天堂スイッチ2と同
Launch
時に発
title.
売します。
Launch title for the Nintendo
ゲーム
Switch
チャッ
2
トをご利用いただ
camera.
くには任天
Oh,
堂
of
ス
course
イッ
it
チオンライ
requires
ンへ
a
の加
paid
入が必
membership.
要になります。ですが少しでも多くの方に体験してもらいたいということから無料でご利用いただける期間をご用意しました。ぜひ遊んでみてくださ
A
い。
welcome offer.
ゲームチャット
Oh,
は
that
今まで
applies
ス
to
イッチに
releasing
対
it
応しており、
like within
お
the
子さん
next
が
year.
お友達と遊ぶ
too.
際には保護者の許可を必要とするなどさまざまな設定が可能になっています。
もう一つ、ご家族やお友達とゲームを遊ぶ新しい体験をご紹介します。任天堂スイッチではソフトが1本しかなくてもジョイコンをお裾分けして遊ぶことができますが、任天堂スイッチ2ではさらにソフトがない他の本体ともすぐに一緒に遊べるお裾分け通信ができ
They're
るようになり
bringing
ます。
back download play.
お裾分け通信はスイッチ2はもちろんスイッチでも受け取ることができ、最大4台でプレイできます。相手に自分の画面を見られたくないゲームでも1本のソフトで一緒に遊べます。
No way.
またオンラインにも対応しており、先ほどご紹介したゲームチャットの相手ともすぐにお裾分け通信ができます。お裾分け通信ができるのは対応ソフトのみになりますが、スイッチソフトの世界の遊び大全51をはじめいくつか予定しており、無料アップデートでお裾分け通信ができるようになります。もちろんスイッチ2の専用ソフトでの対応も予定していますのでお楽しみに。
続
I
いて
kind of
は
missed download play. I know this isn't quite the same,
任
but it's
天
also
堂ス
very
イッチ
nice.
2の本体をご紹介します。映像をご用意しましたので
System time, let's go. It releases in July. It better not release during
At
Christmas.
7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The console's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
No way, they just brought in 1080p to the Nintendo Switch.
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing
Okay.
for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
That's actually a lot nicer.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the
It's
images.
actually starting to make things look nicer.
The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically.
They might still have drift.
Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the console. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Oh. It doesn't look like a magnet then. It kind of looks more like a
The
clip.
SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally. The left and right sticks are now larger.
But did they fix the drift issue? Please tell us.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to
What?
play in compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
The Nintendo mouse.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
A built-in mic?
It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a
3D
surround
audio.
sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
After a system update, it can also be used via the built-in speakers. They're gonna have a 3D audio headset
Place
released
your
as well.
Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this. In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the console, there's one on top as well.
You can plug it
It's
in either
handy
way.
for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Okay. Larger, faster
Nintendo
storage.
Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes
Whoa.
of internal storage.
They
8
just-
times that of Nintendo Switch for
Yeah,
storing
they-
your game
that
downloads,
time.
save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster.
4K support.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock
Whoa,
to
I'm not
connect to
gonna
your
use
TV
that.
and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported in TV mode.
I would go 1080p, that's it.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your
Oh.
console cool. This
That's
helps keep
nice.
performance stable.
That is nice. Wait for the first Nintendo Switch 2 stream.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as
Yep.
compatible Nintendo Switch games.
You know, the games that were meant for the Nintendo Switch 2. And the games for the Nintendo Switch 1, like they had said. It's almost like this is not new information. As critical as I am about a lot of this stuff, I'm actually very excited because, like, this is new stuff and it's not looking that bad. It's very interesting with the mouse thing, though.
スイッチ2のことをもっと深く知ってもらいたいと思い、とあるゲームを開発しているのですが、川本さん。
はーい。
Okay.
私がいるここはまさにそのゲームのフィールドなんですが、そのタイトルは
Whoa!
Nintendo Switch 2の秘密展というスイッチ2の専用ゲームです。私はここにいたんですね。では皆さんをこのゲームにお招きしましょう。
That's cool.
ハテナがいっぱい並んでいます。ちょっと覗いてみましょう。磁石はどこにという話題ですが、本体とジョイコン2は磁石によってくっつくんですよね。で、その磁石、実は本体にだけ入っているんです。一方、ジョイコン2は SL、SR ボタンの素材が鉄でできていて、くっつ
Oh.
くというわけなんです。
Multifunctionality, the buttons and the
さらに
magnets.
この2つの間に強い磁気回路ができるので、本体とジョイコン2は
That's
簡
really
単には
nice,
取れません。
actually.
こんな感じでいろんな秘密を知っていただくことができるんです。他にもジョイコン2にはマウス機能がありますが、ジャイロセンサーと組み合わせることでこんなことができちゃいます。ゴルフクラブの向きをジ
You
ョ
can
イコン
play
2
funky
で
golf.
調整してカップを目指します。マウス機能とジャイロセンサーの組み合わせでできる遊びです。秘密展ではミニゲームやデモを楽しみながら体感することもできるんです。
This is probably going to be a better tech demo than 1
2
2
ならではの
Switch.
特徴から言われないと気づかないような細かな技術までたくさんあります。
たくさんあります。
Nintendo Switch 2と同日にダウンロードソフトとして発売しま
Paid
す。
digital
興味のある
titles
方は
launch
ぜ
day.
ひ 遊んでみてく
They're
ださい。
really playing up this launch day. They got the mic, they got the camera,
続い
they
て
got the
任天堂スイッチ2の周
Mario
辺
Kart
情報に
World.
つい
They
て
have
お伝
this.
えします。これが任天堂スイッチ2
Red
の
cartridge.
専用ソフトのゲームカードです。
Good
形
distinction.
状はスイッチ版と同じですが、色が赤くなり、読み込み速度がぐ
But
んと向
it's
上
now
していま
red.
す。
It's the same as the
続いて
Switch 1
メモリ
controller,
ーカー
but
ド
it's
ですが、
red.
スイッチ2に対応するのはマイクロ SD エクスプレスカードになります。マイクロ SD エクスプレスは SD カードの新しい規格で高速なデータ通信が可能となります。これまでスイッチでお使いになっていたマイクロ SD カードは使えませんのでご注意ください。またスイッチからスイッチ2へのデータ移行は任天堂アカウントでログインしていただくことで
That makes
セー
sense.
ブデータやゲームソフトなど
But
が
can you
転送
move
で
it
きる
over and still
丸ごと
have
転送
everything
機
on
能
the
が
Switch
使え
1?
ます。そして新しいプロコントローラーが登場します。ゲームチャットを起動する C ボタンと
Yep.
背面には好きなボタンを割り当てられる GLGR ボタンが増えました。さらに
Oh, there's
ヘッ
extras.
ドホンマイク端子も追加しています。このダイレクト終了後に公式
The
ホーム
official
ページを
Switch
公
2
開し
website
ま
will
す。
go live.
また私たち3人が任天堂スイッチ2の開発についてお話しする開発者に聞きましたも公開しますので、合わせてご覧いただければと思います。
ここで任天堂スイッチ2の発
Launch
売日
time.
をお伝え
Launch
しま
time.
す。任天堂スイッチ2の発売日は6月5日です。
June.
皆さんで遊んでもらえる日が来ることを
That's 2
私
months
たちも
away.
心待ちにしています。
That is 2 months
もうしばら
away.
くお待ちください。
さて、任天堂スイッチ2で遊べるソフトには大きく3つの種類があります。まずは任天堂スイッチ2の専用ソフトです。スイッチ2の性能や特徴を生かしたゲームをプレイいただけます。2つ目は任天堂スイッチで発売したソフトです。
I was joking
3
about
つ目は
July. That's a
任
month
天堂スイ
earlier.
ッチ2エディションです。
That's a month
スイッ
earlier.
チで発売したいくつかのタイトルにおいてグラフィックを向上させた
I
り
know they moved on.
スイッ
That's
チ
a month
2な
earlier.
らではの遊びを追加して新たにお届けします。ではここでスーパーマリオパーティージャンボリーの任天堂スイッチ2エディションをご紹介します。こちらをご覧ください。
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch
It's
2.
just gonna add even more.
Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online. Up next, it's
That's
Bowser
really
Live,
silly.
a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage to hit blocks to collect the most coins, guide an RC car with your voice, and compete
Oh, they
in
got the
other
Wonder Flowers
minigames
there.
using full
I never
body
played
movement
Jamboree.
and sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a minigame will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive minigames. How quickly can you reach the station? From
probably get
minigames
Mario
that
Party
use a
Jamboree
camera,
now.
the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition,
Oh, it's
plus
an actual,
Jamboree
like,
TV
separate
launches on
game.
Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
There's the July.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
But by purchasing.
みんなの表情を見ながらプレイで
Let me just pause it real quick to say that the PlayStation does it better. You can just get the free upgrade.
きる新たなマリオパーティーをお楽しみに。
As much as I complain, I
こ
am
の
excited.
他の Nintendo Switch 2 エディションをご紹介します。ゼルダの伝説ブレスオブザワイルドと
and
Tears
Tears of
of
the
the Kingdom
Kingdom
のそれぞれの Nintendo Switch 2エディションでは解像度やフレームレートが向上し
Oh, the game looks even more
鮮やかな色合いを
beautiful
表
than
現
it
で
did
きる
before.
HDR にも対応するなどより高精細で滑らかなグラフィックでプレイいただけるようになります。さらにハイラルの冒険を深く楽しめるゼルダノーツが使えるようになります。ゼルダノーツとはスマートフォンアプリ Nintendo Switch アッ
Late
プ
May
からご利用いただ
2025,
ける
that's next month.
Nintendo Switch 2エディション専用のコンテンツです。例えばまだ訪れたことがない祠などいろんな場所に案内してくれたり
Guidance
guide you?
activating. Proceed north.
It's just Google Maps. It's Zelda Google Maps.
他にも作ったものを QR コードでシェアして他の人のゲーム内で再現したり
That's an upgrade. Ish. You can get somebody else's flying machines.
冒険がより楽しくなる機能がご利用いただけます。星のカービィディスカバリーではグラフィック、フレームレートの向上を生かしたスイッチ2エディションのみで楽しめる追加ストーリーが登場します。舞台は不思議な流星の力で変化する新世界。カービィの新しい冒険にぜひご期待ください。そして
Nintendo Switch Prime 4. They might as well just release it on the Switch too. At this point. Did they give this game a release date? I don't remember.
通常操作の他にマウス操作による直感的なプレイが可能になります。さらに 4K60fps で没入感のある世界を探索するか
No, they just said it's this year.
FHD120fps
If
の
the game releases
滑ら
after
か
the
なアク
Switch
シ
2,
ョ
you
ンを
might as
楽
well
し
just
む
make
か
it a launch title for the Switch 2.
HDR に対応した
Or
2つ
maybe
の
not
モー
that,
ドを
but
好みや環境に合わせてお選びいただけます。またこの秋に発売予定
we'll
の
also have a Switch
ポケ
2.
モンレジェンズ ZA もスイッチ版に加えスイッチ2エディションを発売します。スイッチ
They're
2の
really
スペッ
taking
ク
after
を
the
生かし
PlayStation.
グラフィックやフレームレートの向上などによりニアレシティでの冒険をより快適に楽しむこ
They
とがで
better
き
be
ま
the
す。
same price for the no new content part.
ご覧いただいた Nintendo Switch 2エディションですがパッケージ版とダウンロード版を発売します。
Oh, okay.
またすでにスイッチ版のソフトをお持ちの方はアップグレードパスをご購入いただくことでプレイできます。
I get it.
Nintendo Switch 2エディションをお楽しみに。
ここでジョイコン2のマウス
Another
操作に
new
よる
game.
完全新作タイトルをご紹介します。
We're only halfway through
こ
this.
ちらをご
though.
覧ください。
They're already giving out a whole bunch of stuff. And June 5th. Those consoles are gonna get scalped. You're not gonna get one for at least a year and a half after. 2027. I think I've seen this. Okay. It's like wheelchair basketball. But with mouse controls. Yeah, it's Wii basketball with mouse controls. Slam dunk. That's summer. It's a lot of stuff this year.
両手で2つのマウスを操作していろんなプレーを直感的に繰り出せるドラッグ&ドライブ。2つのマウスによる新たなチーム戦にご期待ください。続いては任天堂スイッチ2にやってくるソフトメーカーさんのタイトルをご紹介します。
I have long observed the lands.
Elden Ring on Nintendo Switch 2.
This world is in dire need of
No
repair.
fucking way.
You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden.
Because I couldn't run on Switch 1.
I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Tarnished edition. They always say edition for a Switch
Hey,
version.
I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games.
Hades,
Here to
Hades
say
2,
that
Hades 2.
2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Hades 2.
Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory.
Hades 2.
It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original
Play it,
or not.
play it. Play Hades 2.
For more
Get it
about
and play
Hades
it.
2 later this year.
Oh, they're actually getting out of...
皆さんこ
That
んにちは。
implies to get out of
ホット
early
の中山
access
です。
too.
我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。
Street Fighter 6.
本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1-2 Fighters Edition の2バージョンを、
I've never really been
さ
a
らに
Street Fighter
ゲームと
person.
連動するアミーボ
I'm
と
not that
ア
good
ミー
at
ボカード
fighting
も
games.
一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
Launch day with amiibos too.
Initiating arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal.
Oh,
Commencing
Xenoblade
launch.
Chronicles 2, I think.
After 2 long wars where
Not
our
2,
freedom
X.
was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
Yeah, this is
I'm in need
Xenoblade
of a
X.
new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome! This planet will be ours.
The Sovereign Axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon.
Nintendo Switch will be the Xenoblade console, because they have 2 and 3 already, and they got 1.
Don't you
And they're adding X.
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart! All children.
Nope,
bring
that's
hope
Daemon
to
X
our
Machina.
lives.
I knew that they were doing Xenoblade Chronicles X, which is where I thought that's what it was.
Hey, this is Joseph Fares from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
Launch title for the Switch too.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and
I
on
like
the
how
gridiron.
many
We're excited
launch
to
titles they're
announce
announcing
that EA
though.
Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving.
It would be nice to
on
have
the
a lot of
Nintendo
stuff for it
platform.
to start
EA
with.
Sports, it's in the game.
That gives it life.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2.
Well, I thought it was
With
already on
enhanced
Switch 1.
graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure. Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. They're coming out with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 on the Nintendo Switch system. Or no, sorry, Nintendo Switch 2, because the number makes a whole difference. Hell yeah. What? I've never played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing our
Hitman.
flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2. As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission.
Nintendo Switch 2 has more games.
And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release
Secret
on
Banana.
the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
James Bond. I think that might be copyrighted. I wasn't even thinking about it, and then I heard the James Bond thing and I was like, oh shit. They're going to tear me apart with copyright later.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn. Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition.
Bravely Default 1 remaster. And then they announced Bravely Default 3.
That help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
Yakuza! Yakuza! Like a dragon! Yakuza 0 on Switch! No way! Yakuza 0 on Switch too!
2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。
No, new cutscenes! New launch title for the Switch too! I don't know what. No way! No way! That is where I will be streaming Switch. That is where I'll be streaming Yakuza 0. No way. Koei Tecmo. AAA game studio. A Zelda game. Oh, it's another
who descended from the heavens,
Warriors game.
joined hands with the Hylians who dwelled on the surface. Their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
Unless... Nope, it is a Warriors game. I was gonna say, unless it isn't a Warriors game. If it's a Warriors game without Link, that would be very interesting. Or a Hyrule Warriors game specifically. Hyrule Warriors. Age of Imprisonment. Whoa. It's like Age of Calamity, but not Calamity. Coming in winter. Not a launch title.
ご覧いただいたのは光栄テクモさんのゼルダ無双封印戦記です。もちろん任天堂も開発に協力しています。かつてハイラル王国で起きた封印戦争、その知られざる真実を描いた本作にご期待ください。
ここで任天堂スイッチオンラインについてお知らせです。任天堂スイッチオンラインはスイッチ2でも引き続きご利用いただけます。そして任天堂スイッチオンラインプラス追加パックにスイッチ2専用の加入者特典を新たにご用意しました。こちらをご覧ください。
GameCube!
Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2002. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton.
This is why they weren't adding Wind
Link sets
Waker
sail on an
HD.
adventure across
So they
the
were
Great
adding
Sea.
Wind Waker OG.
The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world. A tale of souls
Soul
and
Calibur,
swords
the one with Link.
eternally
Because
retold.
each system had a different one.
In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game,
Animal Crossing.
each fighter comes
Please.
equipped with a different weapon. And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray.
Come on.
Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races.
Animal Crossing.
Featuring
please.
the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX.
F-Zero is really cool, though.
In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online. Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
Oh, that's funky. I like it.
More titles will be added in the future.
Chibi Robo gets another chance. Pokemon Coliseum.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo
And
Classics,
on June 5th.
the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack launches the same day as the hardware's release. And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released.
Wait, I thought we already had one of those
It can
for
connect wirelessly
Smash.
and also has a C button
And
to quickly access game
Yep.
chat.
You know them.
The Nintendo GameCube controller,
really gotta add
exclusively
the C
available
button
for Nintendo
function.
Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
当時遊んでいただいた方はもちろん、プレイしたことがない方も任天堂ゲームキューブ、任天堂クラシックスをお楽しみに。もちろんご覧のハードのタイトルも任天堂スイッチ2で遊ぶことができます。それでは引き続きソフトメーカーさんのタイトルをご覧ください。
Undertale. Deltarune. Wait. A heartfelt journey of humor and friendship. Undertale's parallel story. But wait, what does this mean for chapters 2 and 3? Not 3 and 4. Watch Toby just secretly drop a a release date. But when is this? Launch day! The new chapters are in the next 2 months.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons.
Okay, Toby Fox is definitely dropping chapters 3 and 4. We're gonna continue Deltarune on stream.
Borderlands 4
We're getting back to it. Day one.
We'll be
Day
showing
one.
a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on
Oh,
the way.
I'm so poor.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
Okay.
In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
4 kids find this old tattered map. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it!
This looks like an interesting game.
Tastes amazing, doesn't it? Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time, for home.
Survival Kids.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Enter the Gungeon.
Here's
A
the
new
first look
Gungeon game?
at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Enter the Gungeon 2?
Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style.
No
you can
way.
expect some fan favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
Who's this? What is this? Star Seeker. Astroneer Expeditions.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red.
Cyberpunk
We are
2077 on
delighted to bring
Switch
the
too.
immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの
Square Enix.
浜口です。
Final Fantasy XIV Online. Final Fantasy
任天堂
VII
スイッチ2で
Remake.
ファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。本作は
The Switch has
ニットが
finally
出
become
た
strong enough to play
3部
games.
作シリーズの一作目
We've
となり
made it,
20
guys.
年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
Good thing they're not spoiling the game. This is like chapter 1 or 2. The everything that they're doing. Okay, you know what? Switch 2 is gonna be something big, and it's gonna be something good, and I know because, like, SILKSONG announcement. SILKSONG 2025! They got a fucking time for it! Witchbrook, all the games that they announced last time. They just secretly slide in SILKSONG there. That's hilarious. Launch day. Launch day. They're gonna have a much nicer launch for the Switch 2. All the games that they announced in the last Direct, including this and the other stuff, they just have to clarify. And Fortnite, yeah. That makes sense. Ridge Racer. Professor Layton. Oh right, they did announce that, huh? Later this year, Tamagotchi Plaza, June 27th. Human Fall Flat 2, sometime. Nintendo Switch 2 has games. A lot of games.
ここまでたくさんのタイトルをご紹介してきましたが、次がソフトメーカーさんの最後のタイトルになります。ご覧ください。
What's this? Big game? Small game? Relatively decent sized game? But what a substance, I hope.
I give you my blood. I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight.
What is this?
To humanity's very dusk.
Oh. From Software? New game? Old game? Some game. Who is that? Another Souls-like. Probably. Imagine FromSoft made a JRPG. Dark Souls 4. Bloodborne 2. What is that? What did he do? Bro just ate that guy's soul.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
Dusk Bloods. That looks cool. I would be awful at it. Why does that rat have humanoid eye?
ご覧いただいたのはフロムソフトウェアさんが手掛ける完全新作タイトルです。どのようなゲームなのかについてはディレクターの宮崎さんが語るクリエイターズボイスを公開しますので、ぜひご覧ください。ソフトメーカーさんのタイトルの紹介は以上です。出演いただいた開発者の皆様、また今回の発表に映像をご用意いただいたソフトメーカーの皆様、本当にありがとうございます。ご覧いただいた以外にも、Nintendo Switch 2に向けて多くのゲーム開発を進めていただいています。今後もたくさんのタイトルをご紹介していきますので、お楽しみに。続いてはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
What is this? It is a star. Possibly Warp Star, maybe Kirby. Or, yep, Kirby. What new Kirby game are they cooking up? Kirby Air Ride? Are they remaking Kirby Air Ride? We're gonna get our city trial. Kirby Air Riders. And directed by Sakurai. He's here. Our boy.
任天堂ゲームキューブのカービィのエアライド以来22年ぶりに完全新作が登場します。桜井さんが手掛けるカービィのエアライダーにぜひご期待ください。次が最後の映像
They still have another trailer.
ご覧ください。
Are you serious? This is funky looking. What on earth is this? Ingot Isle. Or Ingot Isle. It's a Donkey Kong Country game. Why does he look weird though? 3D Donkey Kong game? No way! Oh, wow. Donkey Kong's design still looks very strange. I don't know why he looks like that. Some cataclysmic event tears the world apart again. Donkey Kong Bonanza. July 17th?
ご覧いただいたのはドンキーコングの新しい 3D アクションゲームドンキーコングバナンザです。唯一無二のパワーで敵も壁も地面も全てを破壊しながら巨大な地下世界を突き進みます。詳細は改めてお伝えしますのでお楽しみに。
Donkey Kong Bonanza
ここまでご覧いた
Direct.
だきありがとうございます。
改めてになりますが、Nintendo Switch 2の発売日は
We got a
6月
release
5日で
date
す。
today.
最後に発売する本体のご紹介です。
Hardware options.
まずは Nintendo Switch 2の本体です。これに加えダウンロード版の
A bundle
マ
with
リオ
the
カー
game.
トワールドがセットになった本体も発売します。詳しくはダイレクト終了後に公開する公式ホームページをご覧ください。
Hey, launch shadow for the
駆け足になりま
Wait,
した
today.
が、今
Today
回
that's a
お
price
伝え
thing.
する内容は以上になります。
発売までもうしばらくお待ちいただくことになりますが、
No, they got prices in there.
Nintendo Switch 2を皆さんにご体験いただけることを今からとても楽しみにしています。
最後までご覧いただき
ありがとうございました。
Okay, when you think last one's is great, what do they bust out in this one? Holy shit! No way. Okay. Let's just really quickly recap. We're getting a new Mario Kart. We're getting a new Donkey Kong game. We're getting Kirby Air Riders. We got a release date for the Switch. It's got the GameCube library on this thing. What else was there that I freaked the fuck out about? Mario Kart, yeah. The game chat, that's cool. Had a lot of time just for the game chat. Like the new system stuff, yeah, that's interesting. Got the launch title thing. The cartridges are cool. Mario Party Jamboree's getting an update. I like the upgrade ideas for systems. Hades 2, that was a yes. They gave us a SILKSONG release here. We found out they're doing that this year. What? What kind of world are we living in? We're eating so well this year. Like, what? Let me just go back for a sec. I need to double check this. What did they say?
改め
ダウンロー
ドになります。
Okay, they said
発表後に公開する公
check
式
the
ホームペ
website,
ージをご覧ください。
which goes live later today. Okay, I had to double check that because it was like it goes live later today. That's a price thing. I didn't fully see the entire thing, but like what? What? My next question now is when does it release? Not release. We already know that. How much is it? Sorry, I got scrambled. I got scrambled in my mind a bit. No way. We got a release date. We got a bunch of launch titles. That's very cool. Arguably, I fuck with that. Wow. Okay. That was a lot for the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. This system's gonna be pretty good. This is gonna be a big thing.